Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I want us to go into one topic that I've always been avoiding, but people have been really requesting this one. So today we're just going to push everything away and we're just going to focus on gold. Today we're just going to do gold, and I'm just going to take you everywhere and I'll be showing you how to set up all this. Let's just go right into it. Let's go. All right, so right now we're going to start with, right now what we have on the screen, this is gold and we are trading sessions. So the first thing that I'm going to show you guys is how do we get to this Sydney session that I'm using right now. So I'm just going to take you through this one. So the first thing that you're going to do is to come up here on the indicators and then look for sessions. So just type sessions over there, and on the sessions I want you to come to this one. This is sessions Lux Algo, and click on that one. And once you are there, I want us to go to the settings. So on the settings, you are now going to be removing everything else because I want us to focus on what? On Sydney. So remove all the other things until you are left with only Sydney. I'm just going to take you through that one later on. Now we are on the Sydney session. So if we're on the Sydney session, there are a lot of things that I want us to really take note, because my dear friends, I don't want you to be lost here. I really don't want you to be lost. So we are just going to remove New York, we're going to remove London, we're going to remove Tokyo, and then only be left with Sydney. I think on yours you're just going to be having yellow over here, so make sure you choose black because I want this to be visible on the screen. And then going down here, just remove show sessions divider, remove that one, show daily divider and remove that one, and click OK, and you'll be good to go. So you'll be left with only the Sydney session. So now there is something that I noticed on the Sydney session. I'm just going to take you guys through it. So the first thing that we definitely do here is not much of a big deal. So what we do is that we focus on the first candle that is on the Sydney session. So where the Sydney session starts, you're just going to use this rectangle and mark that first candle of the Sydney session. And if it has got wicks, make sure that you cover everything up. For instance, let's say it was this candle over here, and this is how we're going to do it. So you see the first wick is just up here and the last wick is down there, so we're just going to mark it all like that. So that is how we mark the candles. You cover all the wicks and make sure that everything is in line. So basically that is how we do this thing. So let's just remove this one and back on our business of the day. So what you are going to look for after you have marked the Sydney session, the first candle of the Sydney session, is that you are going to make sure that price really comes and closes above or below that candle. So the wrist rectangle is going to help you to mark that. So let's say, for instance, over here price started coming down. So you can see price is coming down, and when it got over here, as you can see, so as you can see just right over here, we are almost like having, it's almost like price is really going down. But if you look at that, maybe if this first candle over here, this bearish candle, if it was followed by another bearish candle, then we're going to consider selling over there. But it is followed by this green candle, that means price is not yet going down or going up, and then followed by another red candle. So you see, now we are really have to pay attention, because if you make a mistake over here, you are done. You are really done. And price continues and comes down again. But look at this. If you take note of these candles over here, you're going to see that the bearish candles, in as much as they were bearish, but look at the resistance of price in that region. So there's so much resistance of price in that region, therefore we cannot just come and make our sell entry over there. And price once again decides to go up. Now you can see we've got what? We've got this candle over here. It sounds promising also, but the second candle following that one, which is this one, you can see the level of resistance on it. So that is a high resistance. Therefore, that's the reason why we now have what? We now have this one. We now have a bearish candle again. So there is just a battle of price over them. So up until we are really sure that we are going to have a full candle above or below that last key level or below that first candle of the Sydney session, we won't be entering any trades. And as you can see, just right over here, once again we have a bearish candle followed by a bullish candle. Still there is a high price fight over here. So it's basically almost like price is just fighting over this region. So you see, this region is where price is fighting over. So it means there's just a range in price for now. Don't rush. Don't rush. You will get your chance. Now let's see. We have a bullish candle here, followed by a bearish one, followed by a bullish candle. But this bullish candle has got so much resistance. You see that price was resisted during this time. So if you are not sure, don't rush. If you are not sure, we don't rush. And as you can see, followed by another what? Another bearish candle again, bearish candle again. We have another bearish candle over here. You see, this is going on for a while, up until like as I showed you earlier, that there is this just area over here where price just keeps on fighting. So there is a lot that is happening in that region over there, and if it is happening, so we won't want to get ourselves into trouble. Up until you can see now, we have a bullish candle breaking out, we have another bullish candle and another one. Now I can consider making my buy entry at this point. Why? Because now you can see we have just broken that last area where price has been stagnant and price is now going up, and you can consider making your buy entry. And when you are making your buy entry, make sure that you enter, but your stop loss should be slightly below this one, should be slightly below that key level that we've been using. And you can target 1:4, and then we can just target 30 pips, and you're just going to get your money that way. So I can just show you these examples that are going to really show you that you can target the Sydney session. And if ever price keeps on ranging like this, just don't try it. Just don't try it. Ignore that session for that day. We can use other sessions, the London and the New York session. But as for this one, if price keeps on ranging, don't try it. Don't try it. Now let's look at this one over here. Let's see. So what we have over here is this nice candle. You see, we marked our first candle. That's nice. And then we had price coming below over here. You can see, right? So if price was coming on like that, you can see also that we had a bearish candle followed by a bullish one, another bullish one. It means that price is not decided yet. It's just now the fight between what? Consumers and what? And buyers. So right now we are not rushing. And once again, we can see over here that price did try. It really tried. Price really tried to come up here again. But look at the level of resistance that is taking place over here. So that's why I said don't rush into making an entry. Analyze the market forces. You can see there's a big fight between buyers and sellers right now. And look at this. So price once again comes, it goes up. And let's say now you decide that no, I'm going to really buy. So you decide to put your buy entry somewhere over here. And we said we put our stop loss right below, right? And let's say now you just hit your stop loss at this region over here. So it just took you out. And don't rush into saying, now, because we've just made this entry, so you're just rushing into making another one. Don't sell yet until you are really sure that I can now sell. Price is going down. That is how you are going to win on this market. Feel free to subscribe for more ways. Let's go and get this gold thing. See you soon.